And I have to say, being a new person in the field, I'm kind of just feeling it out. Every person I meet, I take and I try to see what kind of people work in this field. Where are our hearts at, And I have to say, and even meeting you've been here for 2.5 years, and I'm telling you, the way you speak, the way you communicate the job, it's what I'm starting to see. And it makes me so happy because it affirms that this is a great job. This is a job where you can develop yourself. Because like you said, these clients teach me way more than I probably will ever teach them about myself, about my patients, all kinds of things that are very successful to myself. But it's a symbiotic relationship. I'm gaining, they're gaining, and I also get to meet wonderful people like yourself. And I mean that genuinely, because these are the reasons I get into a job. Not for the money, not for the prestige, but because then you work with people who have the same values. Because that's really what matters to me, is working with someone that thinks we're doing a good thing for someone else, and we can agree on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really do appreciate hearing you talk, because it makes me feel very happy knowing that you're still happy after 2.5 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a testament.
Yeah, and I mean, a job can be make you downtrodden. Like it can be overwhelming, and the rate of burnout in the field of ABA is
I was gonna ask.
pretty high.
Really.
It's really easy to get burnt out when you have clients with behaviors like aggression and self-injury, or clients with really severe medical need. Like I remember in my first year going home crying multiple times just because I was so sad for the clients, and things like when their parents say, no, he can't do that, he's not capable. That breaks my heart.
Yes, the breaking of the heart, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Or he can't do that because of XYZ. Or when you see the first time I saw a client have a seizure, I lost it.
I can imagine.
It was one of those things where it was like, I look at this person and they're not even in control of their own body. And that just absolutely broke my heart. But at the same time, I was like, I'm going back. Like, we're doing this. We're going to keep working through this. Like, yes, you have all these setbacks. And yes, this is heartbreaking for me. But it's more important for me to see you succeed. And even with clients with really severe aggression, like I've had clients that I was scared to walk in there. But if you walk in time after time after time, and like I've been with that same client for 2.5 years, he knows I'm coming back. He can hit me, he can rip my hair out. I'm not giving up on him. And a lot of people tend to burn out and give up. But if you don't give up, you get to see so much more progress and success from your clients. It's crazy. Just for them to know she's not giving up on me, she's coming back. It's huge.
And when you say that, it resounds with me so powerfully, because you hit the money, because it's the not giving up. And I think I used to teach in the school system. And even the students in there, they were so used to teachers quitting all the time and giving up on them. And that abandonment, it starts to become normal. And they see you and they don't even want to create a relationship because they're waiting for you to leave. and you think, oh, that's unfortunate. It breaks your heart. But I chose, and I was going to ask you, what makes you stay? And it's so interesting for you to say that, because my answer would be the same thing. I'm not giving up, because they deserve it.
Yeah.
And I think I saw it when you said it, you can see how many people have given up before. You may not have seen it in real life, but you know what I mean? In your mind, on their face.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't abandon you. That's not what you need. You need someone to care about you. And isn't it interesting that when you start showing that care, within a month or two, you see big changes?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you think all it took was a little attention, Yeah. So I guess the reason I bring that up is because you're making such a big point about this job as an RBT, is that it takes a special type of heart. And I'm not saying that because it takes a high school diploma, so it's not very difficult to get in the field. You start working a few hours, 40-hour training class. It's nothing that you can't achieve, but we have to know going in that this job has some difficulties, in the sense that your heart is going to be tested.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna really test your love for people and yourself, and the self-care that comes into it, to make sure we're able to go in there the next day without being shaking, And so I would say that's such a big thing for you to share, and a thing for me to learn too is I have to really beware of myself, my mind, my emotions, because if I don't take care of myself, I'm gonna burn out.
Absolutely.
And who's that gonna benefit? Nobody.
Yeah.
So I have to remember that balance, because the clients need a lot. But sometimes I say, I can't do it today. So you have to remember to take care of yourself and know that this job is challenging.
Yeah, self-care is huge. And that's something that I didn't learn until I was about a year into the job. I got to the point where I was like, I don't know if I could do this anymore.
Really?
And I had to take a step back and really evaluate, you know, how do you help someone else be healthy behaviorally and emotionally and teach coping skills if I'm not healthy emotionally myself? So yeah, I definitely had to really dig deep and be like, okay, I need to do X, Y, and Z to make sure that I'm healthy for my clients.
Yes.
You can't fill a cup with an empty cup.
I like that.
You have to fill your cup first.
Yes.
So, and that's something that's huge about BSOTR too, is when you become a salaried employee, there's a lot of opportunity to have paid time off to make sure that you're not burning out.
Okay.
And that's a huge benefit, I feel like, of working for this company specifically, is that if it comes to a point where I'm starting to feel myself become downtrodden, I can be like, okay, I need to take a day off to recenter myself so that I can better serve my clients. And I have the paid time off for that.
Yes.
That's like a huge gift, because in other jobs, if you have to take a personal day, you're taking a hit. And then you're so anxious about taking a personal day that it's not life-giving. It's not helping you feel better.
And hopefully your coworkers are supportive of you taking that day, because most of the time your floor is like, we need you here.
Yeah.
So then you feel that anxiety as well.
No, I mean, every single supervisor that I've had with BSOTR has told me to take care of myself.
The field of behavior analysis is rich with people that share this sort of passion. If you want to learn more, go check out the registered behavior technician role. It's linked down below, as well as Behavior Services of the Rockies. Travis Blevins here. He is a real hero. He helped make this happen. This totally unscripted discussion was with 2 of his registered behavior technician staff. Please go check them out and learn more. That's your Daily BA.